Good afternoon and welcome to the Friday Update. Welcome to the Billboard office. We have Louise Mineley in the background working hard. We've got too much come in this week for her to actually stop to help me with the Friday Update, so we're just going to do it without her. The thing that I'm working on this week is trying not to wiggle my head so much, so please forgive me. And also, if anyone knows of any software out there which can turn the Apple Mac into an auto cue, that would help me as well, because at the moment I've just got it on a bit of paper down there. We'll see how it goes. Traditionally, it's a very quiet time of year, but this first week back at the Billboard office, we've had over 400 or almost 400 subs, which is quite incredible considering we've only been here for 3 days. The big things that have come in this week are as follows: Daphne, which is a new television drama which is being cast by Kate Rhodes James. Mistresses, a new 8-part series coming out, which Jill Trevelyan is casting. It's about 5 women in their mid-30s. Peep Show, series 4 of that very good comedy, which is being cast by Sally Broom this time. Sally Broom, who we know quite well. Marie Lloyd is a new television series all about a music hall performer called Marie Lloyd, which is where the title of the programme comes from, and Rosalie Clayton is casting that. Let's have a quick look at Louise Meyer. What's she doing?
I'm eating seaweed peanuts.
Oh, good.
And typing.
And typing. Very good. She's working very hard. Also coming up is Partition, a drama documentary set in South Africa for the BBC. Further parts on Love Soup, another BBC comedy series, and Rebus, another outing for the hard-drinking, chain-smoking Scottish detective. That's being cast by Carleen Crawford up in Scotland. And finally, Corner Shop, a new BBC daytime comedy. It's a pilot, this, and that's being cast by Nikki Bly. I'm not sure if I'm too low in my chair, so I'm going to sit up anyway, just in case. We've had a lot of things on stage this week, or rather breakdowns coming in on stage. 2 things from the Royal Exchange in Manchester, The Triumph of Love, and a play starring Pete Postlethwaite, The Tempest. If you can guess what part he's playing, there'll be a prize for the first one to send that in. The Rose Tattoo at the National, being cast obviously by Wendy Spon. That's the cups being taken away in the background. And there's a national tour of 5 guys named Mo. The RSC have sent us in a few breakdowns this week for Macbeth Penelope. Also, 12th Night in the Comedy of Errors. Sam Jones obviously is the head of casting at the RSC, for those of you who don't know. And for those of you who do know, you'll know that Sam Jones is the head of casting at the RSC. Blythe Spirit is being cast by Cole Proctor for Gale Theatre Company, and the Young Shakespeare Company are doing Much Ado About Nothing. Carmen Jones at the Royal Festival Hall is being cast, or rather is being directed by Jude Kelly, and we'll have more news on those as and when we get them. On the silver screen, not much this week, but a few nice things. King Arthur and the Order of the Knights. Burgers all round, please. It's being cast by Cole Proctor, and The Escapist, starring Brian Cox, which actually is my favourite apple. Lovely Cox at this time of year is very good. Brayburns are good as well, but they can get a bit mashy if you leave them in the bowl too long. Anyway, that's being cast by Tamara Gillan. And finally, we've got some things from the Hubbards there, casting more parts on Blood, The Last Vampire, which you'll remember from last year. Obviously, we've only been back at the office a few days this week, so not very many auditions, but we've already got 15 lined up for next week. This week, though, has been quite busy for Jade Willis, our lovely 6-foot blue-eyed boy. He had a recall for D-Notice, and he also had an audition for a commercial. James Pearce was seen for Bulletproof Soul, which is being done by Birmingham Stage Company, and myself, Daniel D. Tatarsky. Birmingham Rep?
Yeah.
It says Birmingham Stage there. It's Birmingham Rep. I take it back.
Partition thing's not South Africa, it's India.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was South
Partition.
Africa. That's why we have Louise Meyer in the background. She corrects my spelling and also the thing that I'm doing on here. Anyway, so I had an audition for a commercial. Patsy did as well, but I say there's 15 auditions lined up for next week. Shows which are coming up for you to see very soon. Lisa Devlin opens on the 16th of January at the Union Theatre in a new play called Fault Lines. It's all about a 14-year-old girl who goes missing and the ramifications thereof. We've already got 12 casting directors lined up to take along to that to see the lovely Lisa on stage. Rob Carroll brings his RSC company down to the Novello Theatre in Antony and Cleopatra. That opens on the 10th of January, I believe. And first and foremost, Laura Kiersey is bringing her lovely show, Kensuke's Kingdom, back to the Bloomsbury Theatre. That starts on the 8th of January, runs to the 27th. Before it goes off for a week-long tour to Dubai. I'm sure we'd all rather go and see it in Dubai, but if you can't make that, see it at the Bloomsbury before it's too late. That's all the news for this week. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much to Louise Meyer in the background for chomping and typing away and for correcting my numerous errors. And I'll see you all soon. Thank you very much.